everyone, this is Gail from Rainbow Food Rocks and Rainbow Healing and Wellness, and I have cut up all my vegetables from the CSA that you saw yesterday, and I wanted to show you how I'm going to make a quick salad because I'm going to a birthday party and I want to present to you how you can make a quick salad with all these goodies in addition to the other meals that I mentioned yesterday, which I'll eventually show videos for. So the first thing I did was I went ahead and I made on page 13 my tahini dressing. So I'll go ahead and show that to you right there. You can always pause and screenshot the recipe. Again, that's from my book, Rainbow Food Rocks. It's available on Amazon. And so I took half a lemon, half an orange, I juiced them. I took 3 tablespoons of fresh garlic, so something like this, all cut up. And 2 tablespoons of tahini, which is ground sesame seed, a 1/4 teaspoon of ancho chili powder, and some sea salt. I actually use nettle salt in mine, and black pepper. And so I just put them all in a small blender like this. I have a Ninja blender that I use. I put them in here, blended it up, and I made myself a quick tahini dressing. Now the reason why I chose to make a tahini dressing out of all my different salad dressings here is because it goes really well with kale, and I'm gonna have some kale in this salad. Now the next salad I make, I'll probably go ahead and use something different like the Asian salad dressing, and I'll show you how we can do that in another video where I use jackfruit and mangoes, and that's again a recipe in my recipe book. So I want to show you how many different things you can make from CSA basket. One video at a time. All right, so going to that party tomorrow, and I have my salad bowl, and so I have here so many different things. I have parsley, I have beets. I'll actually probably save the beets since this is for a party normal. I'll put beets in. I'll save these beets for the borscht that I'll show you. I think I already did a video on borscht on Rainbow Food Rocks. I'll go back and check. So you might already have that video, but if not, then I'll go ahead and make a video on that. If I have, I'll add it to the description box so you can just go ahead and watch that video so you know what to do with these beets. And then I have the greens. So most people don't realize that you can eat the greens from the beets. So I'm gonna put some beet greens in here, and I have 2 different types. I have the red and I have the orange. I don't know if you can see at the bottom of my bowl here, but I have orange as well. So when you're making your borscht, you can make like an orange one to kind of like be festive for Halloween and Thanksgiving versus a red one, which is the traditional way. And so anyway, I'm just gonna keep grabbing some of these. And then I have some parsley. Now the parsley I'm mostly going to reserve for the borscht, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some parsley in my salad as well. Oops, I'm getting some on the floor. I'll put that aside. So when you drop things on the floor, you can rinse them off. You could use them again. You could rinse them off and save them in a freezer bag, or you could add them to your compost bin. So you have multiple ways to reuse things. So don't feel like if something has fallen on the floor that it's gone and kaput. You can see I have the orange and the lemon from making the dressing. I have many different lettuces here. I have chard at the bottom, and I have some romaine and some standard lettuce at the top. So I'm going to just grab a little bit of each and add it to the salad bowl. So I have to kind of dig deep here. You can see here's the chard from yesterday. And I think it's kind of cutting off my face in the video. I apologize for that. I was trying to station this so that you could see everything that I was doing, and it's a little tricky to try to do by myself, but I'm working it. All right, so I'm gonna grab these little ends too. A lot of people don't realize that you can eat the ends as well. So get all that. And I recommend eating a salad a day. In fact, if you watch my other videos, I like to do things in a certain order and work my way up. So I'll start with maybe like a smoothie, like my super energizing detox smoothie, or before that, maybe even a juice. I have oftentimes told people that I use celery or cucumber. My newest one is cucumber with apple, pineapple, and lemon, or if it's just me having it, I'll add ginger instead of the pineapple. But my kids, they need something sweet. So I'm gonna have some kale. Now I have many different types of kale here. I have the green, I have the red, and I have the dinosaur, and that's what I call them. They have other names. I think the dinosaur one is lacinado. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then I have the curly kale, I believe is the other name. So here's some purple at the bottom, so I'm gonna add that to my salad. So this is going to be quite the lovely salad. You can use this for you know, lunch and dinner. This is such a large size. For me, like I said, I'm bringing this to a birthday party. And then I have the dinosaur kale. Now I was going to try to use the air fryer with my dinosaur kale because I have a recipe in my recipe book to make the kale chips, and I thought, wouldn't it be lovely if I took the dinosaur kale and tried it in the air fryer. So I'll add a little bit to this salad, but I'm going to reserve a large portion of it. In fact, I'm going to reserve the large pieces for my experiment, so I'll just take some of the smaller pieces here. I think that'll be super fun. Right, and then we have, oh, here it is. Here's the standard lettuce, I think, or is this the romaine? Oh, this one's the romaine. Sorry, my apologies. So we have the romaine here, and I have more lettuce. So all of this was from my CSA from Sing Meadows. So that's in Tempe, and they're actually known as Sing Farms, but now they actually have the meadows is where you can go and get CSA. You can buy honey, and they are still open. So I have my other parsley here. I have the curly and the flat kind of mix. I think one side's flat, one side's curly. I have some cilantro. Again, as you probably know from watching my other videos, cilantro is great for pulling out heavy metals. And so I'm going to add a little cilantro to this. I love adding it to everything I can. I add it to my lentils. I add it to my salads. All right, and then to top it all off for seasonings, if you like olive oil, you could add some olive oil. For me, I usually just, oh, actually, let me correct myself. I'm sorry, I totally forgot which salad I'm making. I'm actually just going to use this dressing here, the tahini one. But you can also do an olive oil with avocado, which I've shown in another video. Totally forgot though, I think I put this here, that I'm using the tahini. So this one is really awesome. Nice and spicy. So I'm just going to pour that on right before serving. I'm actually not going to pour it on right now, just because it's going to get all mushy for tomorrow, and I don't think that my friend is going to appreciate that. So I'll leave that aside here. But what I can go ahead and put on for now is the dose, the nettle salt, and anyone that watches my videos knows I'm a big nettle salt fanatic, and there's a recipe for that in my recipe book. If you live in Washington, you can go up to Ananda Farm, Camino Island. That is how I learned to do this. I didn't copy their recipe, but I just kind of figured it out on my own. So it's nettle and sea salt, and then black pepper. So I'm just going to sprinkle those on top. As you can see over here, I'll have to crouch down for you to see me. And you know what? I might actually drizzle a little bit of dressing just so you can kind of see what it looks like. Give you the full effect. Use a long spoon here. It's kind of hard to reach in there. I'm just decorating at this point. Now I'm not going to put too much on, like I said, because I don't want this to get too soggy. Go ahead and show you the salad. Ta-da! So Rainbow Food rocks, and Rainbow Healing Wellness, yay! All right, please like, subscribe, share with like-minded people, and leave me comments on anything else you want to see. Yes, I realized that my face was chopped off for some of this video. I apologize. I'm just experimenting. I have this new thing that holds my camera, so bye.